Zimbabwe's economy is in crisis. It's half the size it was a decade ago, and now cash is drying up. Banks are running out of money, triggering panic withdrawals. A raft of new plans have been drafted to contain the crisis, including a parallel currency. But it's all adding to concern that history may be about to repeat itself. Zimbabwe used to have its own currency, but the presses couldn't keep up with a runaway inflation rate that reached 500% in 2009 and led to this, the famous $100 trillion note worth about $300 at the time. The currency eventually collapsed, and Zimbabwe has since been circulating US dollars, South African rand, and even Chinese yuan. But cash is running out. A year ago, Zimbabweans were using candy as small change, prompting the Reserve Bank to issue so-called bond coins. Now the Reserve Bank announced it's preparing to print special bond notes pegged to the US dollar. Critics accuse the government of rigging the economy.
The majority of the people who have to go out and find their wares cannot use the bond. And it means that our people will become even poorer and poorer and poorer. There is no economy which is run on the basis of a paper which has no financial value.
Zimbabwe depends almost entirely on imports, an economic model that critics blame on President Mugabe's policy of seizing private farms and overspending. Zimbabwe still exports tobacco, but crops and sales have been crippled by months of drought. Dry weather has also fueled a malnutrition crisis unseen in over 15 years. The UN predicts more than 4 million people will need food aid next year. There's concern that Zimbabwe's cash crisis is fast becoming a humanitarian one. Sandra Gathmann, The Newsmakers.